Welcome back to the show, everybody. Kamen Rider Build, episode number 37. Bang! The ultimate phase. Yo, before we get into the mix, I got a question for the streets. Yo, everybody at the synagogue praying every day to continue taking these W's and looking for me to deliver you from these L's as I always do. And shout out to my man Minister W for keeping the flock together. I'm going to ask y'all a question, man. What is winning? For all my folks and all my scientists down at the LAB sciencing out for you, what is the W and how to continue to dodge these L's? What is winning? For everybody rolling with your boy Tough all day, every day, what is winning? This whole episode is a discourse in what really is a W. Like, for real, what is really a W? Like, this show continues to defy logic as I have studied L's my whole career and how I continue to stay winning. But trust me, I got you. Because, you know what? There's only one way to do this. Give me a second. Previously on Kamen Rider Build, Sento's like the greatest idea is to activate the plan of mutually assured destruction because, well, if I blow you up and blow me up, I eliminate myself as a main character. I take out the bad guy, which is stop the war, which really doesn't, because the person who actually wants war is going to declare war no matter whether you are here or not. So this isn't really a good idea. Oh, whoops, boom, we're both dead. Or so you think. All according to Keikaku, which is not according to the Keikaku in any way, was that Evoto sat up here and absorbed Sento, and then reached into his chest and pulled out this. You are going to pretend this is a Rabbit Evo bottle, right? And then I'm going to do something like this. Rabbit Rider System Evolution! I'm going to spin a thing, you're going to pretend we're spinning a thing. Henshin Evo Rabbito! Because, see, you know, even though we live, we can still do the imagination thing. So, your plan for mutually assured destruction leads to the bad guy getting another form, which makes him stronger than he was when you tried to blow him the fuck up. Because, you know what? You're the genius here on the show. You didn't see this coming. Okay, fine. In the midst of all of this, Banjo Ryuga get shit out of Evoto's asshole, and that's just what happens. More Banjo Ryuga song later. Don't worry about it. So yeah, Banjo gets shit out of Evoto's ass because I no longer need you, because now I have this, because, you know, gotta protect myself, you know what I'm saying? Check myself before I wreck thyself. You feel me? So, in this that we have caught up to where the show is right now when it starts, I'm mad, man, I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Hey, shit. What has happened? Oh wait, your ass can't transform because Evoto and the genius of, maybe not the genius, but the genius of, absorbed everything that made you a Kamen Rider, and now you are defenseless and you can do nothing. So guess what's gonna happen? At some point within the next 45 seconds, you're gonna take a fucking L. So be ready to go. Brace for this L, Banjo Ryuga. You the juggernaut, bitch, but you about to take this L. So it's like me tying the stands like, yo, Sento, come in, my nigga. No. You know what happens to you, me tying the stand? Evoto whoops your ass, hits you with a TN volleyball fist, sits up her, and roundhouse kicks you to fucking death. Like this is some old Kabuto roundhouse kick level shit. Like, I'm just like, Bachan would be proud at that fucking roundhouse kick, I fucking swear to God. Like, he kicked that nigga hard. Like, really, 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 really fucking hard. Do you want to know how hard Evoto kicked me, to understand? When he landed, and he was over there laying out like, his fucking Splash Jelly was sitting up her black shit all over the place. And I'm like, damn, I guess that's one way to eliminate a character from the show from never transforming again. Here's a spoiler alert. The show completely ignores this fact, and me to understand will be right back in action later, and this is important for some reason. So, in all of this, Evoto's like, well, I'm gonna whoop y'all ass now, so I'm having rider dysfunction too, because even though you absorb Sento in a haste to save yourself, you no longer have the power to control Pandora's box, which means you can't use the Evo trigger. So it's like, well, what am I to do? Oh wait, I'm gonna do that thing I've been doing since, before I made a big giant spire in the middle of Japan. Is I'm gonna go get Pandora's box back. We zip over the Nasuta, and we got the Queen of the Mars though, Veranaje, like sitting up here like, my boyfriend coming back. I got a restraining order on this nigga. We gotta get the fuck up out of here. You got Japanese Lois Lane. Like, where the fuck is we going? Vernon does this. And then all of a sudden, we sit up here and find ourselves on some riverside, lakeside type shit property. We on an isthmus or something. Like, I remember that word from a couple days ago. Like, she sits up here and uses her magical fucking Mars power to, we learn later, to completely rip Nasuta out of the fucking building and then transplant it into another building. This show fucking crazy. Like, I get that she's the Queen of Mars and all that shit. But to literally rip a building out from where it is and then transplant it somewhere else. But I gotta admit though, as someone who looks at real estate property on the regular, it seems like a real good spot. Like it's in the cuddy, you know what I'm saying? Like it's off the river. Like it seemed real quiet. It seemed like you don't really have noisy neighbors, but at the same time, it seemed like, you know what I'm saying, like it's an upstairs or whatever. So I wonder if that's where the crew gonna live now, because they're going to hide. See, here's another thing. Something is going to happen later in this episode in relation to the scene we just talked about. And just like Mita Stan getting his ass fucking kicked so fucking hard that his glass jelly break, is that we don't have to explain shit because we're a toy commercial. And I'm just like, okay, I believe you, because I have nothing else to say. Meanwhile, in this is that Japanese Big Worm and little Japanese Big Worm and that boy Iwoto, they sit up here and have a conference. Hey, what's up, dog? Hey, I got a problem. I'm having rider dysfunction, and I need to do something about that. So I'm gonna do something about that, because I can't quite help you do your thing without me doing my thing, because I'm having rider dysfunction. But it's cool. I got you. Look here. I don't care what you got. Go get me Pandora's box. I don't care what else you do. I'm ruling the universe. Like, we gonna start on Earth, but then we gonna push out, cause you and your GAC homies, that gonna back me up as I sit up here, cause I'm Japanese Big Worm and I'm taking space, bitch. And it's just like, okay, I believe you, because yeah, you old man are really gonna make it to the end of this series and actually take over some shit. See what I just did? I completely disagreed with the statement of Japanese Big Worm gonna make it to the fucking end of this show, because he's not. Somebody's going to betray him, and it's probably gonna be little Japanese Big Worm, because I got a feeling he got something left in him, and it's probably a knife straight in the old man's back that you probably have sexual feelings for. No homo. So yeah, we'll just put that in a box, take it over here, and just heave that bitch. Now back to our show, Kamen Rider Build. Okay, so let's just reset the scene, because I had to throw a box in the corner. You can't use the Evo trigger, because and he explains in his haste to sit up here and absorb Sento is that you can no longer control Pandora's box. Explain that, but you still can't do this yet. Him not doing this is about to become really important, right? So in today's favorite game, we like to call Evil Alucard, aka Gentoku Hero, former leader of the Gray Squad, on that face turn tip. Because we got Banjo to Yuga. He can't transform because you have no DNA from Iwoto. So you can't do shit, but you won't do. But here's a spoiler though. It's not over for Banjo to Yuga, so please stay tuned to the rest of this review. And I'm gonna drop the song. So they sit up here and they go find evil Alucard in some lab or whatever. And Banjo to Yuga sits up here like, help me transform. I feel like I'm nothing, that I can't do anything. More or less what he said. And in one of the greatest dumb things I have ever seen, Gentoku Himuro turns around to Banjo to Yuga and Mita Stan and sits up here and says the following: I don't know shit Okay, I know zero. Like, look, the only reason I was in a position to sit up here to turn people into smashes and all this nonsense was my daddy, who is now dead, which is now facilitating this face turn that I need because, you know, we need to facilitate a face turn for you because this was the plan all along. We also learn a very piece of vital information just for lore building. Remember when the show began and it was a thing about building smashes because, you know, we need everyday monster of the day villains or whatever? We find out that it's a combination of Nebula gas and Evolto sitting up here and I don't know what word to really use here, to sit up here and to introduce them to your evil alien gang because you not for Mars because Vernon say don't throw up that gang sign. Of combining all that, and that's what makes smashes and what ultimately made you a rider, even though technically what made you a rider was his half sitting up here raping Banjo's mom in the asshole. So, okay, fine. I'm glad, show, that you took the time to explain to me that that was the reason why that thing happened, because, you know, we forgot about smashes a long time ago. We forgot about that. It wasn't important, and it didn't matter. While we sitting up here trying to facilitate this face turn, Bamba Banjo to Yuga, he gets a phone call from Evolto. Evolto's like, hey yo, where that Pandora's box, Pip? If you don't give me what I want, I'ma kill yo homeboy. But you know that doesn't really matter, cause even if he gave him Pandora's box, he's not gonna do what he say because villains never do the thing that they say they're gonna do. But I'm gonna stop the song right here because it's true. This is the plot of this episode. This is the overarching plot of this episode. We're getting here right into the middle. Bring me Pandora's box. How many times has somebody in this show brought this nigga a box? I have lost count. How many times, in whatever form, hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy Evolto. Bring me a box. Click. And it's just like, well, damn, he did it more times as Bloodstalk than he did as Evolto, but they the same person technically, so it all kind of fits together. It's weird math. Just roll with me on this. So the plan is currently, as I sit up in the chair here and do that, thanks Pop for the chair, is we are going to take Pandora's box to Evolto to save Sento. The show does not explain in any way how Mita and the Stan and Banjo the Yuga, the Juggernaut bitch, know where the hell they took, where Vernon sat up her and gave them a new lakefront property with an apartment upstairs. So the show takes no time to explain this. It's like, I would have appreciated a phone call of them calling Japanese Noah Lane and being, yo, where the fuck is y'all at? We have a Riverside property now. Show don't give a fuck. We're a toy show. We don't care. We're just sitting here and assume that you think a thing is happening, but a thing is happening, but a thing is happening, because the thing is happening, I guess. So, we fast forward to where that question I asked you guys at the beginning is about to come into play in a weird magical fashion. And by weird, I mean like, oh my god, this show just doesn't know. Like this show know, but it don't know, but it know. You'll see. So, Juggernaut bitch, Mita and the Stein, they sit up here like, yo, I got what you want, you got what I need. Pandora's box is what it's gonna be. I'm gonna quit singing that Kels. But shout out to Kels though. I'm gonna quit singing the shells though. So, they show up, they got Pandora's box. For some reason, Jesse and James from Team Rocket, the Super Washio brothers, I'm sorry, wrong Nintendo franchise, right? They show up and you got Evolto like, yo, Big Worm sent y'all? Okay then. So, with this, we set up the scene. We got Banjo Ryuga holding on to Pandora's box. He can't do shit. Mita and the Stan sits up here like, yo, I'm gonna whoop some ass. And then, you know, you whoop some ass for a minute. You have random full bottles of your homeboy's essences that you use in a final attack, but then Evolto's tired of your bullshit and sits up here and flicks his fucking finger, and you get fleeing to the other side of the room after sitting up here while the Super Washio Bros take L's. Super Washio Bros take L's for a while. They sit up here full super mode, funky match fever, take L's, blah 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 blah. None of this is important. Zero. They sit up here with the super finish, and that boy Gentoku Himuro, aka formerly of the Gray Squad, shows up, face turn, bitch, wee! Sits up here, jumps right in front of the homies double finish, and like, yo, hey, potato farmer, Let's put in work, Vato. And then they go put in work. This happens for a while. What happens here is really important, because one thing that I missed that I knew I wanted to say now was while they were in the lab earlier talking to Gentoku, him admitting that he's just a piece of shit and the only reason you were in position of power because your daddy was the man, was he said something about how the rider system works. It only works if you want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that explanation of how, you know, sometimes in a rider show where the rider's getting their ass whooped really bad, but they find the magical resolve to pick up and get forward, and then when they had no energy, they all of a sudden have a whole bunch of energy, and then people fucking take L's. This is exactly what happens. This is exactly what happens. The Super Wachio bros fucking take L's. Your princess in another castle, no, Gentoku Himuro is sitting up here cracking up finishes and beating the shit out of you because that is what's happening right now. So yeah, they take L's. Massive fucking L's. Funky Match Fever, take L's. Just take these motherfucking L's. In your haste to, you know, deliver L's to people who just normally just show up and fucking take L's, you try to take on the Lord. And the Lord delivers upon you his wrath. And then you all get your ass beat. Just get fucking stomped. Just get stomped. In the midst of you all getting stomped, Banjo Ryuga has a plan. I would sing a song about it, but I don't know. Well, actually, Banjo Ryuga has a plan to try to get his power back. He takes the Dragon Ball battle, and then he sits up here and starts to punch Photo in a throwback gambit to try to build your power, but then ultimately it works. And then that dragon we haven't seen in like 50 episodes transformed into something new, and now we got Grand Crossy Dragon. I think that's what they called it, and then he used that to turn into Crossy Magma. Oh no, Evolto, you's about to get your ass beat. No, you ain't about to get your ass beat. No, you actually get your ass beat because Banjo Ryuga sits up here and delivers these L's. But then the way Daddy finished you and hit you with that JoJo Bizarre Adventure shit, order. Now you got your ass beat. Now all the homies like, yo, it's time for the finish. And now here's where it gets really good. Because now, here's that question in play. We have sat up here and talked about this whole episode, right? Where a man gets shitted out of another man's asshole. That same man sits up here, reaches into another man's chest, and pulls out a magical full bottle, which gives him his full form. This man decides that I can't activate my superpower, so I'm going to go steal a box. The Queen of Mars decides to take out where you're currently sitting and then transplant it somewhere else into the middle of nowhere in a great beachfront property. We then take some time to continue to establish Gentoku Himuro's face turn because that's what this show needs, while Banjo Ryuga sits up here and begs like a little bitch to please help him because we gonna take these fucking L's. Mitana takes L's until Gentoku Himuro shows up in continued face turn mode, and then they sit up here Funky Match Fever, and then you still get blasted off like Team Rocket. So Super Wachio bros, what the fuck are you even doing here? Evolto's sick of your shit, so he's going to deliver L's upon you because fuck it, it's a day that ends in Y. And guess what? Every single day ends in Y. Just putting that out there. So we get to this point. Banjo Ryuga sitting up for punching him on some throwback shit. You get a new form. Then you get to turn into your form that's stronger than your new form, because now what I'm understanding is that you need that form to transform into your new form because they both facilitate each other, which is the show doing its job to make sense but also sell toys. You deliver this L, sits up here, and you stomach Star Platinum and you punch the shit out of Evolto. You and the homie sit up here like, yo, it's time for that Trinity attack from the fucking bouncer. Let's rider kick this nigga to death. It's like, yeah, gotcha, bitch. I'm thinking on the fly. The power of the Kamen Riders can't be stopped. Let me absorb that into my Evo trigger. Ha ha, suckers. So, here's that question in play. The win was supposed to be Banjo Ryuga fighting off Evolto for the day, and he was supposed to run. Evolto is better than you because he's just better than you in general, period. So he sits up here and absorbs your triple rider kick and then uses that to turn into Evolto black hole form because you all suck. See, here's the thing. I told you guys 2 episodes ago. Evolto gonna stay winning. Stay winning. Even when the good guys look like they about to get a W. No. You fits to take you's a motherfucking L, bitch. And I'm just like, damn, right? Like, you can't be serious. But I know the show is serious. Because I know the show is building towards something. Here's what the show is building towards. During all of this hoopla, our boy Evolto, Lord Evolto, makes a valid and legitimate threat of I'll erase whoever the hell Sento is and give you back him as nothing. Well, Evolto, with his black hole form and sitting up here summoning a fucking tornado or a monsoon, was it raining? I don't know. He summoned a damn meteorological event and sent Kamen Riders flying all over the fucking place. That's just what the fuck we gonna call it, okay? So, Sento's back and it's like, you got Mita and the Stein and you got Gento Himuro just doing this. Oh shit. Evolto's gonna rape us. Yeah, he is. He got this black hole form. What do we need with rabbits? What do we need with dragons? What do we need with cobras? Nothing. Because he has black hole form and you're all fucked. Oh, but it gets better. You know that character that we've been loving for 37 episodes? Well, the show just erased him because now Sento is now Kasumi Takaragi, and I'm just like, and that's Takumi Katsuragi, not whatever the hell I just said, because I don't know, that was a Freudian slip, even in Japanese. Look, the show has sat up here and undid everything. Now, I don't really think that this is going to last for long or anything, or that Katsuragi is going to be around for a while. That Sento going to come back, but it's going to have to do with a final form. Because I really think that's the only way you can really go with that. Like, at this juncture, with Black Hole in play, you really need something. So, I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to have a damn good time watching it. Like, even with that question I asked at the beginning of the episode to get you right to the end, it's that, again, like I told you, Evolto gonna stay winning until the show decides it's time for him to stop winning. It was the same thing last year with Time Lord Dad. Time Lord Dad stayed winning until the squad got memory cards. And then they got memory cards, and then they got and then people got repeatedly rider kicked in succession. I think I've said that before, but it bear repeating. Look, this is what the show gonna be for at least another 2-3 episodes, maybe. No, actually, you know what? Given what the show wants to do, I'd say we at 37. We are in the middle. We at the end of May, June, July, August, and usually rider shows start between September and October. So we got another maybe 15, anywhere between 10 and 15 episodes, because rider shows have gone that long. You could ask Wizard about that, but the show was mostly over by the time they went into that fake world about riders or whatever the hell. But anywhere between 10 and 15 episodes to solve this problem, because either the show gonna start in anywhere between late August and sometime at the beginning of October. So this show has time to solve whatever problem this is that is created by making a gangster like Evolto. I wish Jay was here, because we would sit up here and explain to you what I like to call the Klaus Michelson defense. Yes. Quickly, what the Klaus Michelson defense is that when Klaus was on the Vampire Diaries, he was so fucking gangster, nobody could fuck with him. So the show had to make his own show so they could level out his power level by motherfuckers who could. This is not the case because Kamen Rider can't do that. But as usual, the show will level the playing field. That no matter how much Evolto grows, but that's just more of the show building the drama. So whenever Sento or Katsumi Takaragi, why do I keep saying that? Takumi Katsuragi. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Like, I know Kasaragi. I know how to pronounce that. I'm like, Kasaragi is best sitting around Kagura girl. Please come at me, bro, and come get this work if you do not believe. What is the show going to really do with this revelation of he was who he was, and how is it that it's going to matter, and how much is it going to factor into what majorly this show ultimately wants to do? I don't know. But that's the best part. I don't know. And you don't either. We can sit up here, we can speculate, have fun with it. Let's just wait till next week and watch more show. I just got a feeling that this old Evoto stays winning and everyone else stays losing at the fact that you're going to stay losing even though you think you're taking W's. It's going to go places. And then that final form going to come out and then everybody's going to get gang raped. So, it's what it is. But yo, another episode of the books, yo. I like to thank all you guys, man, for joining me for another review. You know what I'm saying? Like, appreciate y'all coming through, man. Like, one more time, like to give thanks to the synagogue, man. We always stay winning over there. My man, Minister W, continuing to preach that good work. Appreciate that, brother. Like to thank everybody in the LAB. Stay sciencing for you, for the good of America and the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? For the good of America and the rest of the world. Like, we care about everybody. Like, when we say America first, it's some government contract I signed. It's a thing. Don't worry about it. It's cool. And everybody else that wrote me, thank y'all for coming through. With that being said, we have plenty of more work and plenty of more show to go. So, go on, take you a break. Go on, chill. We're going to be right back to this work because Triple the God, Rider System, Ultimate Evolution. Oh man, I miss those outros. But I just did it for y'all. So we can still have some fun with this. But yo, like I said, we are going to take a commercial break. We're going to be right back with more show. Just be your ass back here when there's more show. See you guys on the other side of these commercial messages.